Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into untrustworthy people. You know the type, something's just not right. We'll unpack their psychology and spot red flags. Life's too short for deceit and manipulation. Know the signs, set boundaries, and protect yourself. Buckle up and let's get started. One of the biggest hallmarks of an untrustworthy person is a genuine lack of empathy. They just don't seem to get it, the impact their actions have on others. It's like they're emotionally tone-deaf. Now, this doesn't mean they're going around kicking puppies, it's often much more subtle. They might tell a hurtful joke and not understand why you're upset, or constantly interrupt you and bulldoze your feelings. The bottom line is, they're so wrapped up in themselves that they can't be bothered to consider how you feel. And that, my friend, is a major red flag. Have you noticed that trustworthy people look you in the eye? It's a sign of respect and connection. Untrustworthy people often struggle with this. They might dart their eyes or avoid direct gaze. Some are naturally shy, but consistent avoidance is a red flag. Especially during important topics, it signals they're hiding something. We all enjoy a little harmless gossip from time to time. But there's a big difference between catching up on drama and tearing others down. Untrustworthy people thrive on gossip. It's how they create drama and feel superior. They might betray your trust in the same breath. If they gossip to you, they gossip about you. Trust is a one-way street with them. One of the most frustrating things about dealing with an untrustworthy person is their inability to take responsibility for their actions. They're always the victim, and someone else is always to blame. Did they forget to pick up the dry cleaning? It's your fault for not reminding them enough. Did they make a mistake at work? It's their co-workers' fault for not giving them clear instructions. This constant blame shifting is exhausting and a major sign that they're not willing to be accountable for their behavior. And let me tell you, that's a recipe for disaster in any relationship. Trust is built on reliability and keeping your word. Untrustworthy people treat promises like optional suggestions. They promise to call back and never do, commit to plans and then bail, or make grand gestures that never materialize. They always have excuses for not following through. The dog ate their homework, their phone died, they got abducted by aliens, you name it. These are not innocent oversights. They're deliberate choices showing a lack of respect. We all make mistakes, but it's how we own up to them that defines our character. Untrustworthy people are allergic to accountability. They simply can't handle the discomfort of admitting they were wrong. Instead, they deflect, deny, and minimize their role in a situation. They might even try to turn the tables and make you feel like you're the one who's overreacting or being too sensitive. This lack of accountability creates a toxic dynamic where their needs and feelings always come first, and you're left feeling unheard and unimportant. Manipulation is emotional abuse, a trait of untrustworthy people. They use guilt trips, passive-aggressive comments, and veiled threats. They might play the victim or use flattery and charm. The goal is to control you and get what they want. Pay attention to how you feel after interacting with them. Do you feel drained, confused, or like you're walking on eggshells? These are signs that manipulation might be at play. A little flattery can go a long way, but untrustworthy people take it to a whole new level. They lay it on thick, often with ulterior motives. They might shower you with compliments and praise to gain your favor, only to use it against you later. Or they might use flattery to distract you from their true intentions. Trust your gut here. If the compliments feel insincere or over the top, there's a good chance something else is going on beneath the surface. Respect is fundamental in any healthy relationship. Untrustworthy people, however, have a knack for chipping away at your sense of self-worth. They might make snide comments, belittle your accomplishments, or dismiss your feelings. They might interrupt you constantly, talk over you, or disregard your boundaries. This kind of disrespect is unacceptable. You deserve to be treated with kindness, consideration, and basic human decency. Don't settle for anything less. Can you trust someone who can't keep a secret? Untrustworthy people love to be in the know, and they often share confidential information without a second thought. They might tell you secrets about others, only to turn around and betray your trust in the same breath. They might even use confidential information as a weapon to manipulate or control you. If you find yourself constantly second-guessing what you can and can't share with this person, it's a sign that trust has been broken. It's ironic, isn't it? Untrustworthy people are often deeply distrustful of others. They see the world through a lens of suspicion, and assume everyone is out to get them. This deep-seated distrust stems from their own insecurities and past experiences. They project their own untrustworthiness onto others, creating a self-fulfilling prophecy. If someone is constantly questioning your motives, accusing you of things you didn't do, or assuming the worst in people, it's a sign that they might be struggling with their own issues. 1 minute they're your best friend, the next they're giving you the cold shoulder. Untrustworthy people are known for their inconsistent behavior. They're unpredictable, erratic, and leave you feeling like you're constantly walking on eggshells. This inconsistency stems from their own internal chaos. They might be struggling with their own demons, or they might simply enjoy keeping you off balance. Whatever the reason, this kind of behavior is emotionally draining and creates an unstable foundation for any relationship. Narcissism exists on a spectrum, but in its most extreme form, it's a serious personality disorder. Narcissists have an inflated sense of self-importance and a deep need for admiration. They lack empathy, exploit others for their own gain, and are preoccupied with fantasies of success, power, and beauty. They might be charming and charismatic at first, but their true colors will eventually show. If you're dealing with a narcissist, it's important to set firm boundaries and protect yourself from their manipulative behavior. Jealousy is a natural human emotion, but untrustworthy people are consumed by it. They're envious of your success, your relationships, and even your possessions. They might try to sabotage your happiness or make snide comments to bring you down. They might even try to isolate you from your loved ones so they can have you all to themselves. This level of jealousy is toxic and can poison even the strongest relationships. Untrustworthy people have a deep need for control. They want to dictate every aspect of your life, from who you spend time with to what you wear. They might use guilt trips, manipulation, or even threats to get their way. They might monitor your phone, your emails, or your social media accounts. This type of controlling behavior is a form of abuse and should never be tolerated. You have the right to make your own choices and live your life on your own terms. Everyone has secrets, but untrustworthy people take it to another level. They have a knack for hiding things, often to protect their own image or avoid accountability. They might have secret relationships, financial problems, or a hidden past. They might lie about their age, their job, or their family history. If you get the feeling that someone is holding back important information, trust your instincts. There's a good chance they're not being entirely truthful with you. The best predictor of future behavior is past behavior. If someone has a history of lying, cheating, or betraying trust, there's a good chance they'll do it again. Don't be fooled by their apologies or promises to change. Actions speak louder than words. Pay attention to their track record, not just their words. If you see a pattern of deceit, it's time to walk away and protect yourself. Untrustworthy people thrive on secrecy. They're evasive, vague, and reluctant to share information about themselves or their lives. They might disappear for days without explanation or refuse to let you meet their friends and family. They might have multiple phones or email addresses that they keep hidden from you. This level of secrecy is a major red flag. It suggests that they have something to hide and that they're not being honest with you. Living with an untrustworthy person is like riding a roller coaster blindfolded. You never know what's going to happen next. Their actions are often impulsive, irrational, and driven by their own selfish desires. They might make promises they have no intention of keeping or lash out at you for no apparent reason. This unpredictability creates a chaotic and stressful environment. It's impossible to build a stable and healthy relationship with someone who is constantly changing the rules of the game. Untrustworthy people are masters of withholding information. They know that knowledge is power, and they use it to their advantage. They might refuse to answer your questions directly, change the subject when you get too close to the truth, or simply lie to your face. This lack of transparency creates a wall of distrust and makes it impossible to have a genuine and authentic relationship. Well, folks, There you have it. We've covered a lot of ground today, diving deep into the minds of untrustworthy people and uncovering those telltale signs that can save you a whole lot of heartache. Remember, knowledge is power. By understanding these red flags, you can make informed decisions about who you let into your life and how you choose to protect your heart and your sanity. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Stay safe and be aware of the signs.